Babadoa Chi Duel Commander go go go, Duel Commander on the way, Babadoa Chi. Welcome to Duelcast MTG. Um, I will be playing Duel Commander on Magic Online and recording it. So this is our first episode. Welcome. Happy to have any and all viewers. Today I am going to be playing the Duel Commander Bant Nadu shell. This is a shell with which I have top aided the last two MagicCon Duel Cups, Vegas and Atlanta. I'm not sure which is which. Um, but in Las Vegas, I was playing Choco Seeker of Paradise, Birds. And in Atlanta, I played Shauna Purifying Blade. Um, So both of those cards are powerful draw engines if they stick around that will bury your opponent if left unchecked. However, today I'm going to be playing Surris Spidersilk Innovator. On the backside, Surris Silk Tech Vanguard. You may also know this card as Peter Parker and the Amazing Spider-Man. I'm not going to get into the online versus paper different stuff due to licensing because it's not important for this. So what does the Bant Nadu shell like to do, and why play Surris? Uh, Obviously, if you are unfamiliar with Nadu, it is one of the biggest design mistakes, maybe since Oko, who is legal in this format, despite some other kind of puzzling bans. But Nadu, super broken. Uh, Target your own stuff, flip cards, combos notably in Bant with Nomads and Core. Um, Free targets, do it at instant speed, do it on your turn, do it on your opponent's turn. It is far and away the best way to combo with Nadu. Um, However, we are also playing the next best combo piece, so notorious for Nadu and Cephalid Breakfast, Shuko, free target, flip cards. We have a lot of ways to find Nadu, Shuko, and Nomads. Summoner's Pact, Ranger Captain of Eos, Stoneforge Mystic, Cloud. Equipment tutors, little creature tutors, uh, Neoform, Eladamri's Call. We have a Worldly Tutor. We have a Court of Calling, Green Sun Zenith. Because of the Zenith, we are also, and Nadu, we are playing Dryad Arbor, which is a card I don't love, but is a necessary evil in this list, so to speak. We're playing Urza Saga, Skull Clamp, Shuko, Shadow Spear. That's our entire package for it. Other tech land is Mistrise Village, just a card I really love. Play a lot of forests. If you have to play it tapped, it's usually fine. Just making your combo uncounterable really, really good. So that brings us to why try Surris over one of the draw engines. Well, the most important thing is that Surris is a 2-drop. Makes your Neoform into a Nadu, makes your Birthing Pod into a Nadu. The token that it makes can go get you your Nomads, or any of your other powerful 1-drops, which include Mana, Birds of Paradise, Avacyn's Pilgrim, Delighted Halfling. We are notably playing 8 Mana Dorks, including Dryad Arbor, just trying to get out ahead of our opponent. Ocelot Pride plus Guide of Souls, pretty broken. Mother of Runes protect our stuff. There's a Sylvan Safekeeper in the list. Because we don't have cards in the command zone, I'm playing a little more selection in this list. So Brainstorm, Ponder, Preordain, format warping cards. Brainstorm notably goes pretty well with Tameo. If you don't know this card, huge draw engine that can occasionally solo a game. Um, Other notables: Oko, legal, broken. Teferi, legal, broken. Endurance for our tutorable graveyard hate. True Name Nemesis, just a consistent threat that can really stabilize the board for you. Brazen Borrower is a 2 for 1. Tidebinder is a 2 for 1. Skyclave's a 2 for 1. Um, we have Ranger Captain, like I said, to go get our powerful 1-drops. Pre-War Formalware for tutorable recursion. Um, I'm playing Mockingbird because this card, every time I see it, I am happy. Bright Glass Gearhulk is, what sets up so much of our toolbox. We are playing a static prison in the list for tutorable removal. It can get you Urza Saga, it can get you Shuko, it can get you Nomads, it can get you Sylvan Safekeeper, it can get you Delighted Halfling. Really, whatever you need for your situation, Bright Glass can find in this deck. Parallax Wave, best enchantment in the format. Under Mountain Venture, take the initiative, kill your opponent. Seasoned Engineer, take the initiative, kill your opponent. Reverent Mantra, this is a pitch protection spell that I've been really loving. Also stops your opponent from targeting their stuff because choose a color, all creatures gain protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. Pitch a white card, cast it for free. Chulane is probably the spiciest card in our list. Insane Engine once it gets going. I was not really capitalizing at all on the backside of Surris, which on Magic Online, the ability is called Enweb. Um, so each legendary spell you cast that's one or more colors has Enweb for Bant. Uh, Enweb is return a tapped creature to your hand, and then you may cast the spell for its alternative cost. So for our one of for this, I am choosing Chulane. 5 mana is castable. We can Birthing Pod the backside of Surris into it, cheat it in within web, and then just try to take over the game by casting our 35 creatures. Survival of the Fittest, Nadu combo pieces, Springheart Nantuko. Once you're flipping cards, if this is in play, every time you hit a land, you make a bug, you keep the chain going. Scythe Cat Cub triggers Nadu, makes your stuff huge, kills your opponent. Bristly Bill, same thing, a little worse. Uh, Daze for tempo plays. Cloud, mid-tutor, gets Skull Clamp, draws 4. Voice of Victory, just have our turns to ourselves. And that's what we're trying to do today. Uh, Trying to Nadu combo and kill our opponents. Hey, let's duel! We are on the draw, round 1, with a Turbo Tameo hand. It is a 1-lander, but it has our Brainstorm, Nadu, and Survival to get Nomads. I really don't like 1-landers, but I am going to keep this. We are playing against Oswald, uh, Artifact, Prison deck. I believe it has Painter combo, so hopefully we don't just die. There's a good chance Tameo winds up in a portable hold, but I think I'm still willing to keep this. Turbo Tameo if we find our lands. Teferi, Nadu, Survival, True Name. Pretty good. Opponent says hello. Good luck, have fun. You too. Yeah, I mean, turn this off. I mean, Tameo plus Brainstorm. It's a proven winning formula. Oswald is a very scary commander. I would have really liked to see some removal, but Survival can just get us that. This True Name is probably marked to be pitched to Survival at some point, if the game goes long enough. Magic Online is very slow today. I'm going to do this and pay the life, just because sometimes I forget to play the starting town in time. I don't think it's an issue because we only have the 2 lands, but uh, why risk it? So yeah, this probably gets the portable hole. No one wants to deal with this card if you don't have to. Torpor Orb. Okay, so no ETBs. Interesting. I guess that does turn off this guy. City of Traders. Torpor Orb and Oswald. Oswald can turn this into a 3-drop Dreadnought. Oh, baby. I love what we're doing here. I mean, maybe love is relative, but oh, oh, we're the best to ever play the game. Yeah, let's say goodbye to Dreadnought, please. That was just a fantastic top deck. Um, you know, magic, magic is magic. Let's attack, get our clue. This is the only time we're doing this, but whatever. I'm just going to brainstorm now. Ooh, Mockingbird. Mockingbird, if this Dreadnought comes back, is a Dreadnought. So we're certainly keeping that. Teferi. Let's put back Teferi and Nadu. You know, I think that we probably don't need Teferi. I should have put back the true name. We'll see. Our game plan here is send Tameo to the moon. This is 3 mana in the pool, changing our mind. Winter Orb. That's fine. I mean, we're still just trying to draw half our deck. So let's untap this. I think I will take that Teferi. So we're not going to fetch right away. Let's pay. Dreadnought is an ETB. So if we bounce the Torpor Orb when the Dreadnought is coming back, that's actually pretty good. Could buy back the Brainstorm, but I don't think that's where I want to be yet. Yeah, I think we're just trying to send Tameo home. Dreadnought's not coming back right away. Murex can't pressure Tameo, but Oswald can morph it into something. I'm surprised we haven't been Oswalded, to be honest. But yeah, I think we're just gonna Teferi and then try to draw half our deck. Seems pretty good. Yep, there he is. As much as I really don't want to, I think I just have to bounce him. This Dreadnought is coming back, though. Without Oswald, they have 1 card in hand and nothing really going on. I don't care about Dreadnought once I have half my deck, so I think we are just going to do this. Obviously, Dreadnought kills pretty quickly, but what am I doing? I do not have to pay that life. Let's go white, blue, and 1. Cast our broken guy. Bounce you so that you can't tutor up an answer. And suddenly we have our Nadu combo. And I like that. The Winter Orb is going to slow us down, but we'll have lands. Can you answer this, Tameo? No. Solitude. Yep, that's a 3/2 lifelink. And now they get their Dreadnought back. Let's untap our starting town. Plus Teferi. Okay. Yes, you are going to get your Dreadnought back. Plus you. Here's half our library. Well, these are pretty good cards. So what we're going to do is just Solitude this Dreadnought now, because I don't feel like dealing with it. Witch Enchanter is actually really good in this matchup. That was probably not very smart. Oh, that's right. Well, let's just put a bunch of power and toughness into play then. This will let us survive the Dreadnought. I didn't actually look for swords. The 12-12. Let's get ourselves a 12-12, and ours will fly. Forgot the Torpor Orb on the Solitude, but this seems good to me. This is too many cards. Okay. So I took myself off Brazen Borrow, unfortunately. I was planning on Brazen Borrowing this Winter Orb. I think we're still just in an insane position. Maybe take 6 from the Dreadnought, because it'll only be 3. And then just try to kill him with our own Dreadnought. I'm not sure. The Winter Orb is a stinker because we could just P-Wave everything. Giver is fine. I'm not sure if they know our Dreadnought flies. They sent me a heart in the chat. Yeah, I think that was probably insurmountable for them. So that turned out pretty good. When we talk about Tamiyo soloing, that's what we mean. I'm going to keep this. Guide of Souls is really good with Surris. Pop them in there, gain 2, get 2 energy. I'd love a green source at some point. Skrelv is good for them. Board, not what I'm looking for immediately, but we've got a couple draw steps. Here's the Guide of Souls that will hopefully kill you. You know, this is a deck that plays Portable Hole and Swords and all kinds of good white removal, so I don't ever really expect my stuff to stick around. This might just be Oswald. Yeah, I can't Swords him because of this idiot. Skrelv. I think Skrelv is the worst Mother Giver effect, but if you're in mono white and need your commander, this, Benevolent Bodyguard, those are all super playable. Break Glass. We like that eventually. Hopefully they Oswald Skrelv away. And then we can Swords him, but if they have another 1-drop artifact, obviously that's not going to be the case. I would have really liked to draw land. Let's always yield to that. Break Glass is great, it's just nowhere near castable, and let's always yield to these. Green Source on this next turn would be phenomenal. A Mother of Runes, just a castable creature, get this guy going, would feel pretty good. But I don't like this position, just I've lost to this plenty of times, and if Oswald sticks, it's scary. Luckily, I'm not super concerned with the Winter Moon right now, although it is bad for me long term. Okay, they're not caring about their Rishadan port at the moment, which does not break my heart. But we might just be dead. Marvin has all the activated abilities. That's good. Shoot. Okay, they're just getting rid of it. I was thinking 2 Skrelvs seems pretty good, but getting a 3-drop artifact could be pre-war form or get Marvin back. That's cool. I like that. This cord is not online. This is one of the things I really like about having Surris in the command zone, though. It makes your Chord of Calling so much better. Just immediate, 2 mana into it. But again, I am not loving where we're at. Green source. Draw a green source. Give me that green source. Green source! Green source. Do it. Give me that green source. Yeah! Love that. I think we go Scythe Cat. Oh, can I chord for 1 here? If I can chord for the Ocelot Pride, I just might not swords. You pay green, you will not. Okay, so that is good to learn. Let's get in here. Yeah, if I hit another land drop, Guide of Souls is just going to be an enormous beater. Although I think I probably chord for Ocelot Pride and just hope that their Oswald chain doesn't insta-kill me. Getting the pre-war was cool, but I don't know if it's necessarily right. Although, once they go up the chain, I'm not sure what their 4-drop is. I'm going to do this now while Oswald's tapped so that they can't pot it away for a 2-drop. Because the Winter Moon now would be disastrous. So if we hit a fetch land, play Scythe Cat, goes to 3 counters, 4 counters, 5 counters, 10 counters, and we just get to attack for 11. That would be cool. Alternatively, Chord for Ocelot Pride is on the table. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, they're probably getting in here, I would guess. Yeah, I'm happy to take this 4. I'll go to 19. But now they have 2 Oswalds, so like 4-drop, 5-drop is on the table. Which I assume is what's happening, yeah. Thankfully, it can't be a Parallax Wave because it's only artifacts. Oh, this is a reader. Sarah Valk's Tome. When it enters, take the initiative. Add a colorless, so adds 2 colorless. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land. You may cast that card. Oof. Okay, only if you've completed the dungeon. So if they don't remove Guide of Souls, we at least get to hit our basic. I mean, regardless, we can probably get the initiative unless this becomes a 5-drop creature, maybe a Batter Skull. That would be annoying. Tangle Wire. Okay. Looks like we're hoarding in the upkeep. Oh, they're just getting rid of it. That's probably scarier. Yeah, that's Skrelv. Thousand Moon Smithy. When it enters, create a guy, a huge guy. At the beginning of your first main phase, you may tap 5 untapped artifacts and/or creatures. If you do, transform it. Whenever you cast using mana produced by the thing, and you create a huge guy. Got it. I mean, a fetch land would still be crazy here. Now that the Tangle Wire's gone, Shadow Spear, yikes. Well, this is bad. This guy's a 6/6. Interesting. Not a fetch land, but pretty good. Yeah, I think we bestow. Bestow here. Take the initiative, get a forest, make a Guide of Souls, and then next turn we go for the Ocelot Pride and just try to go wide of everything they're doing and hope we don't get like cataclysmed or Armageddon or something. Or we could just go for the Ocelot Pride now. Going for the Ocelot Pride now actually seems pretty good. Now we have the initiative. They are going to get the initiative back. Let's just make a bug here. We will Bristly Bill to the Spider for now, just soak up some of that trample damage. They're not going to pay. Oh, I'm a fool. We could have paid, right? Yeah, we could have. No, because this would be a Guide of Souls. Court of Calling. Green. 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 1. Got it. Done. So now we have the City's Blessing. We get to make another bug, and then if they can't clear our board, we're just going to make a billion Guide of Souls. If we find lands, of course. Let's always yield to this. And make 50 million creatures. Gain 50 million life. Make 50 million energy. Alright. Suddenly feeling much, much better about our spot, despite this thing. Though, I mean, again, they just have whatever 5-drop artifact, which there's the Fate counter board wipey thing, there's Karn Silex. I mean, they could just deal with all of this all at once. I'm not sure. Okay, so getting a 5-drop instead of making giant idiots. Paradox Engine. That one's pretty good. Okay, I think now we're dead. I'm not sure how it happens. But, you know, every time they cast a spell, they untap Oswald. So here's a 3-drop. Arcane Signet. Yep, that's a lot of mana. I think we can yield through this turn. Return another target permanent you control and all auras attached to it to their owner's hand. Okay. I'm just going to ask if I'm dead. Yeah, this is the problem with Oswald. I mean, that Skrelv just holding the fort through the swords was really good. Yes, they have infinite initiative and infinite mana. GG. I am not going to make them go through this and use whatever clock, and I also don't feel like sitting through it. Also, fun note, so the reason they give you sideboarding in Duel, despite there being no sideboard, if you are playing a creature in your deck's color identity, you can swap it to the commander. I'm not going to do that, but it is an option. That game did go long, though. There's like an argument to put Tulane in there, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I wanna Nadu them. This hand looks fantastic. Dork into Surris Ponder. I'm not going to. They got to go first. What a stinker. Getting rid of Ghost Vacuum. Yeah, other than pre-war form where I'm just not really using my graveyard. I've tested 6 in these lists, and the card is very, very strong. It's just a little slow. But now we will be able to Surris plus Ponder. Enlightened Tutor's fine. I thought I was getting frickin' Mana Tithe. Mana Tithe! Okay, man, them having the gemstones just is so good. Gemstone's really good. I've had a love-hate relationship with Gemstone in this format, just having a 3-color mana base. Like, when it feels bad, it feels so bad. But overall, it's just so good. Urza Saga. That might just kill us. To ferry off the top. Here's Oswald. Oh, portable. Okay. There it is. There it is in game 3, the thing I've just been expecting to see the whole time. So now I think we go Mother plus Ponder. In this matchup, I kind of want to flip Surris into the 4/4 and just try to get them dead. Everflowing Chalice, sure. That makes your constructs bigger. Oof, these constructs are going to be a huge issue. Hopefully we find a way through this ponder to just combo them out. That would be awesome. Endurance. Not great. He's both only tap for blue right now. Let's ponder. Eladamri's Call, true name Static Prison. Yeah, we're gonna. It's honestly not my favorite spread, but the Static Prison for Oswald or a construct just feels really important. There are no lands. Can I play this game on 3 lands? Probably. I don't love it. I mean, Eladamri's Call can also be a Witch Enchanter. We do not want to use Ponder's ability. So the reason I'm playing the Witch Enchanter MDFC is just having a tutorable land feels really nice. I don't want to use it that way, but if push comes to shove, rather have a land drop than not. Can I take Urza Saga? Non-land permanent, no. I mean, Endurance at least blocks, but they're clearly not on the Oswald plan. I don't think I would be either. I'm pretty far away from this Bright Glass because this doesn't cast it. I probably should have shuffled Ponder. But those constructs will just kill me. Especially because we know they have Shadow Spear. So it's already going to be 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then 5. It'll be 5, 5. Yeah, let's get the bodies into play. Cast you. I do not like my spot at all. These constructs kill me. Oswald kills me. She cannot give protection from colorless. Jinkies. Okay. Let's see how dead we are. Maybe I should have mulliganed my hand. It seemed fine, but obviously isn't going great. Yeah, I think it was actually kind of a stinker in hindsight. Yeah, you've got a couple of 5/5s. Oh, Dreadnought. And you make a copy of Dreadnought. Oy vey. Sure. That one goes away, or you sack this one, I'm not sure. That's a beating. I think I'm just super dead in multiple ways. But at least there's only one construct giver, so we have to get rid of this now. And then we don't have Eladamri's Call. Mana. The true name's not bad. I will just chump with this idiot. Because we kind of just want to recast him for another body anyway. Oh. Did you click through combat? Opponent says lands are overrated. Sure. I am not getting one. I can't let that stick around. Because we can at least just chump this. Really love to be able to static Prison and Eladamri's Call. Yeah, okay, so before Giver's online, we've got to do that. You're now 3/3, and we pass. This Giver does let him get through. I am not feeling good about this. which is kind of wild. They have 3 cards in hand and 1 land. Yeah, they're going to start pushing damage, which I think is right, because she cannot give protection from colorless. Do I block here and just gain the 3 life? I don't think so. I would really like to flip him. Uh, no, because we can. Oh, it gave protection from white. I'm not winning this race currently. If they can't play another artifact, we maybe just try to ambush them in combat with. I don't think I do pay here. Yeah, I don't think I do pay here. We don't have enough power. Okay, so now we can go flip attack. We can put True Name into play. We can try to ambush in combat. I think we go flip attack. Yeah, we go flip attack here. Because now I'm feeling ahead. No, 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 we don't want to do that. Yeah, now I'm feeling pretty far ahead. We get to brick their attacker. They do have, obviously, free blocks. Okay, they are going to keep pushing damage. Pro white, sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess racing is all they have with their still 1 land. That's brutal. Green Suns. Green Suns is Nadu. And the mother can trigger him. Do I just want to put Nadu into play? Nadu's pretty good. Or I can Skyclave the Giver? Maybe that's better. No, I can't Skyclave the Giver because this only gets green creatures. Let us think for a moment. Yeah, let's get Nadu. If they don't remove it, we just get to Nomads the next turn. And it will be very hard to remove because of this mother. I think this seems pretty good right here. So now they can't give pro white. There's their land. Exile it, return up to 1 target historic card from your graveyard to your hand. They don't have the mana to do that. I have a blocker either way. No, if they just give like pro green or whatever. Pro white, Disruptor Flute. That's sure to name Mother, I think. And we flipped a land, which is nice. Pro white. So this is now 4/4. So I'm not blocking it. I wonder if this name's Shuko or Nomads. If they know Nomads, that's a pretty good look. I name my Windswept Heath. I'm a fool. Dang it. I got. Wasn't paying enough attention. Oh no, and I don't have a second white mana now. Crap. I just thought for sure they were going to name Mother. I'm a fool. Maybe we just draw great. Oh, I feel so silly. That was smart though. I forgot like the pithing needle thing. I just was not paying enough attention. We got. Okay, good. We're fine. Let's crack this right away. Get blue, white, green, white, Eladamri Skull. And I'm sorry, opponent, genuinely, because Nadu combo is so miserable. But like even a Solitude doesn't get me here thanks to Mother, which is why I was thinking like they kind of have to name Mother, but they don't know what's in my hand. Nomads Encore. White. Nomads Encore. And then if we find our Scythe Cat God, we just kill him. Always yield. Always yield. Do I want to pay this 2 life? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I do. Maybe that's too cautious and cowardly, but you know, if they somehow just drop 2 artifacts into play and find a way to get through combat. I'd rather not. So if you don't know the combo, go clickies, flip cards. It's really just that. If we find our Scythe Cat Cub or Bristly Bill or even a Shadow Spear, I'm feeling really, really good. Opponent says GG. Okay, we win. Surris feels fine. 4/4 beater, good. Mother of Runes, good. Nadu combo, good. So, yeah. 1-0. Okay, round 2 on the play against Asmo. Asmo has been recently unbanned. Super aggressive threat, a lot of removal. Deck is scary. I don't have anything to do on turn 1. I think we can do better. Sure. Dryad Arbor. No, yeah. Dryad Arbor into voice seems fine. Keep this, obviously, getting rid of that. I really like the wash away here. So, in respect of that, we are going to Dryad Arbor. If they have a Street Wraith, that kind of stinks. Asmo costs 1 mana if you've discarded a card and gets you your Underworld Cookbook, which then gives you tons of removal by sacking foods, as well as the discard. So some reanimate lines, some really aggressive Rakdos lines. Their turn 1, I think best play is just Street Wraith into Asmo, but that did not happen. So I don't love paying this 3 life just because their goal is kill me, but with the wash away, I feel a little better, even though it will put me directly to 15. Hopefully this doesn't get fatal pushed or something, but if it does, it does. And then we might just go to 4/4 mode. If they can't cast Asmo, they're surveilling. If they can't cast Asmo, we just go 2 mana mode, and they don't want another land. Which I think probably bodes well for me. Although this deck functions off very low mana. It's one of the things that makes it so good. Yep, there's the cycle. So now they cast Asmo, we wash it away, make 2 bodies and attack for 4. Wash away is one of the format's best counter spells. Just counter a commander for 1 mana. Do I want surveil value here? Probably. Oh, that's good. Don't have a second white source. But it's alright. Let's put 2 more power into play. Next turn, Surris can flip, and we can attack for a lot. Let's attack you for 4. Even up our life totals. And surveil. Another white source would be great. That is not it. I don't want that Worldly Tutor. Our job right now is make opponent dead. And we potentially have an attack for 9 next turn. Actually, we potentially have an attack for 10. If push comes to shove, I would rather just park the Parallax Wave. Dismembering the Voice of Victory, yeah. Oh, that's pretty good against them. Because if they bolt in response, that stinks. So let's get in for 3. And then cast this True Name Nemesis, which feels really good in this matchup. We'll leave up white. Not that it actually matters, it's just, if this is a Pyroblast, that stinks. Okay. You know, this just represents swords or whatever. Okay, so here come constructs if they want them. Also gets the cookbook. I assume Asmo will come down now. And then if we draw a white source, we just win. Ori Steel Cutter, that's good. That card is quite good. I can't believe this was ever a standard card. That's insane. Unearth. Okay. So now you unearth Asmo, you get your cookbook. Yikes. This is a good turn for them. Yeah, this is a really good turn for them. But if we can just find a white source here, I'm not worried about literally anything. Well, that's good too. Yeah. Let's just equip here and start pushing damage. I am willing to just jump with my whole board. So they'll go to 6. I will go to 18. I'm assuming they'll make another monk and prowess it up quite a bit. But I do really feel we are just a white source from winning this game. Parallax Wave is silly good. If they might be playing Living Death with all of these cycling creatures. That would be a pretty good blowout. I don't know if these lists do, but Slimefoot and Squee does, some other decks do, and it's pretty good. Wonder if they have their own Shadow Spear. That would be not great for me. Currency Converter, that makes sense. Make a lot of bodies with that. I assume we'll see the cookbook here. FOMO, yikes. That's a good one too. Fairy Macabre, yeah, I don't care about that one. So that can get them a body. Now they can cast the cookbook, make a guy, give prowess. So we'll be facing down 7 power at least. I'm still feeling really good with this, just the Shadow Spear and the True Name. It's really tough for them. This making bodies is annoying. They're down to 3 cards in hand to my 1. Fetching down to 5. That is a dangerous number. They don't have the mana to. Oh yes, they left up the mana to make a food and crack. That was smart. You're 3/3. Did we just get rid of Asmo here? I think so. Flipping you into a 4/4 is really good. We'll jump with Spider. I may have just missed lethal, but they can gain 3 life, so they're effectively at 8. And I believe they have to sacrifice 2 foods for removal. Oh. Not a white source, but a white source. And this plays around Magus, which is a card I'm sure they're playing. They can probably get the initiative back, but this plains is so important. The fear of missing out is really good. But we'll be at 19. I'm not that worried. Then let's move you here. Yeah, because next turn they're just dead. Do you have a Ghost Fire Slice or something? I don't have a multicolored permanent. Awesome. Okay, so he is 4/5. They're gonna make a food. Discarding. The heck is this? Ivora Insatiable Air. Oh, it's. Oh, it's a good card. Okay. So they will be able to get the initiative, but that's not really what I'm worried about. Resolving this Parallax Wave kills them, so I would like to do that. So they can either crack the food and go to 4, or make another one, sack it, and kill my adventurer, which is what I assume they will do. I don't think they can really storm off and kill me this turn. Yup. Create a food. They're going to kill this guy. Okay. But if they kill him, they're still at 1. I feel like they need the food for the life gain. I don't know. When this enters, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains and attacks each combat able, and when it deals combat damage to a player, sacrifice it. Sure. Yeah, I don't know if they can afford to use this for removal. And now with only having the 2 mana. Okay. I think they just die. How much damage do they have? They do have a ton of damage here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. I'm at 25. Currency converter again. Cycling. I mean, if they can't deal with the true name, they are dead. Would this have killed the true name? No, it has to target it. Yeah, true name. Soloing. Love to see it. Because I don't know what they can possibly do here. They can no longer. Well, they'll get a basic. Oh, they're tapping. Fatal Pushing Surris. So that's 3 more damage. That's 15, but it'll still leave me at 10. Because they can't manually equip anymore. That'll make a guy. They can blood. They are going to do this. Whenever you discard a card, put a +1/+1 counter on him. So maybe if they had buffed him, moved the cutter to give him haste, and then FOMO'd him, I don't think that's an extra 10 damage. And because the adventurer did damage to himself, I gained 6 off that. Yeah, I mean, you have to just attack with everything. FOMO should target your biggest thing, which is Asmo. I go to 12, you get the initiative. Asmo hits me again, I go to 9, and then you die. Can't Ember Cleave me, can't Monstrous Rage me. Okay. Yeah, they're just conceding. Alright. I think that was really tight. Did not love it at the end there. But that's why we play True Name. Sure. Yeah, this looks great. If they bolt my bird, Street Wraith, yeah, there it is. Hate that for me. Yeah, I mean, I think Street Wraith is just their best opening card. If they don't bolt my bird, we get to go Bill Safekeeper. So we're going to try that. Where were you? Would have loved you. Hierarch. And anything that kills this kind of just sets me so far back. Still willing to do it. Like a cookbook and a fatal push here is just, I'm so far behind. Inquisition, that's going to take probably the Safekeeper. Although the Shadow Spear was really good. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, that also makes sense. I would love to be able to go Bill, fetch, Safekeeper. Yep, I'll go to 17. Cookbook. Alright, looks like we are going to Bill fetch Bill. And now I'm going to have the biggest creature and protection for it. Do I get a basic forest in respect of Magus? I don't think so. That should have been a different land. Whatever. Yeah, I think they should have taken the Safekeeper, but I don't know what's in their hand. Um, I am basically willing to sacrifice all of my lands to keep my board. You got it. And we might cast in 4/4 mode. That Street Wraith open was really good. This guy comes back, right? Yeah, he's a 3/2. Okay. There's a Saga. Scary. Oh, whenever you discard a card, you get to dome me, draw a card, or create a treasure. This card's good. And they have so many things to discard to it. I think the best way to play this card is just bolt your opponent over and over. We do at least have a stable board, but I don't think it matters. I think this thing just kills me. We are going to cast in 4/4 mode if they don't make me sack a land. And if they do, we get to put 2 bodies into play. They only have 2 cards. I am at 13. So 4 turns at best. Plus constructs. Jeez. Yeah. So still leave me with blue mana. I would like it to come in untapped. Yeah. That might be wrong. Who knows? Light and 1. Cast you. Yep. Surveil so we can get our spider big enough to trade with Asmo. Right class. Yeah, I would like that quite a bit. Do we attack? I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. This thing is a beating. Yep, there's 3 more. So we'll go to 7. I think I have to get the Shadow Spear. I'm just going to die. These constructs are already going to be big. Well, they didn't make one last turn. I think I probably would have. If their plan is just kill me. We are stable on the board at least, but this thing is rough. And this is going to put me to 8. That puts me to 5. They're not doing anything. Oh, right, this just learned to make constructs. Sure. Bill. Could just get in with a 5/5. Attacks for 6. Let's keep spreading out. Green, green, white, white. And we are just going to go for Guide of Souls Ocelot Pride. That life gain is really important. It lets me go very wide of what they're doing. I think this is right. And now we're really stable on this board, so I want to start pushing damage. Here's 5. They can make a construct. They're not going to. So I go to 5. I go to 2. So I'm effectively at 2 here. And then a removal spell, which they'll have, but I can sack lands. That's fine. Got it. So I'm at 2, and then I'm at 3, 4, 5 again. Lightning bolt. My face! Shirt. I'm dead. Good game. Now we will be on the play with a banger of a hand. Let's get our chop because you make whites. I'll have to draw a white card for this. No street race. No street race. No street race. Yeah. No street race. And no removal for my dork. Or is there? There's not. Tight. Yeah, if they're just surveilling, they can play around the Stifle. I'm not playing Stifle or Tail's End, but I am playing Tidebinder. Not that that matters. Well, you don't say. Ah, that was a goof. Should have just played the land. Oh no, it doesn't matter. I don't have 2 green sources. Was it a huge mistake to do that? Yeah, I should have cast this elf on turn 1. That was a goof. But we are just going to try to combo them out here before they can get set up, so got it. Oh, I need to draw land. Man, I am not playing well right here. Alternatively, we can get the Scythe Cat. No, we're going slow enough where I can invest in the elf, I think. Because this is their target to kill. If I find a land, I'm just putting Nadu into play and will protect him. Dang it. Alright. Elf. Guy. Do I offer up a trade? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. They do have 6 cards. Oh, they have 8 cards, so who knows? Who knows? That's the beauty of this format. Just like the singleton variants, trying to figure out what to play around and what not to. That's why I kind of like these combo-y decks, is it's just, alright. Like, I'm just gonna play my game. It's what makes control so hard in this format, too. A lot of things just feel like a must counter. Why tempo and aggro is so good. But the meta is well represented right now. You can play mid-range, you can play control, tempo's great, mid-range is great. Like I like this mid-range combo build. These are always fun for me. Just, good mid-range objects with an eject button. And if we find a land, we just get to combo on our turn. What are you getting rid of? This guy and this guy. Okay. I will just take 3 here if they want to attack. They don't want to trade. Okay. And rats. And let's put Nadu into play with protection. I will have to remember to give it protection from its own color. Because target creature deals 6 damage to itself. That is important. Nadu. Yes. I would really love this to be a white card. But of course, I will just pitch nomads when they go to kill it with Asmo. They are killing Bill. Let's flip a card. White card. Plains. Do I care? Oh, we just get to save him. Tight. So he's just fine now. That's rough for them. That's really rough for them. Make your food. I can just Stoneforge Shuko as well. Let's flip our card first. Okay. Do protection from blue. Because if they target something else, I'd like to have Bill available. We also just have the initiative follow-up. Broadside. Yuck. Still can't kill Nadu. We can double block and block Asmo, and then I pitched the Nomad, but we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, which is exactly enough. We'll have 5, and that's exactly enough to do Shuko. Go here, and we don't care if we lose Bill now. I think wiping their board here is just better. They have 3 cards in hand. I have a combo coming. Oh, they did not kill Bill. Interesting. The Fatal Push. That would be actually pretty rough. Fury. Okay, again, if we flip a land here, I could just save Nadu. Oh, they're going for everything. Interesting. They're giving me 3 cards here. I don't think that's right. So they're doing 1 here. Who are you targeting? 1 there, 2 there. Okay, they're scooping it up. Yeah, that was rough. Giving me the 3 flips I don't think was right. I think you just target Nadu. I would have gotten to save him, but who knows? Okay, well, Surris, 2-0. Round 3 on the play against Terra. 5-color Terra. This is an awesome deck. 5-color Reanimator. Mill your stuff, get back your Reanimating Gem, hence kill your opponent. I like my opener quite a bit. Hierarch, Halfling. It's not really a counterspell deck from my understanding, but Urza Saga stuff, Chulane. We might just go Hierarch, Surris, Mockingbird, the Hierarch, and try to kill them with double Exalted. I think seems like a plan to me. Yeah, let's try for that. Hierarch, pass. So generally, this deck likes to go Dork, Terra, Broken Reanimator stuff. Tough deck to aggro out, so we'll try it, but I don't know. Okay, no Thoughtseize, no Lightning Bolt. That feels fortunate. I think I'm going to hold this for now. We'll go here. We'll go here. Yes, you can do that, please. And then we will make a second Hierarch. Okay, there's our Mockingbird. I think our plan is to flip Surris and attack for 6. Seems good to me. Then if, we've got protection here, if something happens, have Chulane back up. I'm pretty sure this deck plays Living Death. Obviously, they're a good ways off from that. But, yeah, we'll see. Would love to find Endurance here. Our other option is play Voice of Victory, attack for 4. Kind of into that too. But it's not like we're holding anything up. And we can cheat in Chulane, so we are going to flip. Silence. Alright, well that makes our choice easy. Yep. What do we make constructs? No, we don't make constructs, we flip. Colorless, green, white, and bleh. Here's our 4/4. And let's attack for 6. Put you to 14. Seems good. And the other thing I really like about Chulane is the creature you pick up, you recast to immediately draw a card. I don't think we'll be able to do that because of the saga, but if we draw a land, it'd be pretty tight. So I'm not loving our hand right now. This is either Skull Clamp or Shadow Spear. I'm not bothering with the Shuko with this setup without any sort of clean line to Nadu. Although the 1 point of extra damage might matter, I'm not sure. The other really cool thing with Terra is you don't care if she dies because her ETB gets you more cards. This deck plays Survival of the Fittest, Necromancy, Animate Dead, all the good Reanimator enchantments, Parallax Wave. I've seen Parallax Tide in a couple lists, Ley Line Binding. I think we're just not going to let this happen. Yeah, our plan here is pretty straightforward. We're going to get rid of the Voice of Victory. I just want to try this. Voice of Victory is honestly better than Chulane. But I want to do it this way. Could just take the initiative too. Taking the initiative here actually seems kind of insane. Yeah, I think I'd probably do that. Because we put them to 8. We get our land. Cloud. Does that mean we get Skull Clamp? Probably. Let's float our colorless. Yeah, I think it is a Skull Clamp. We're not going to equip it because we want to take the initiative here. And I think we want blue. Could have gotten a forest and cast this halfling, but I don't think I care about that at the moment. Okay, put you to 8. I think I'm good to clamp this spider. No, there's no need right now. I'd rather have the extra body if like an Archon of Cruelty or something comes down. I'd like to just be able to pitch that. But if my opponent doesn't have an impactful play, they are pretty dead. Because we just have plenty of lethal here. Yeah, the double exalted is great. This is one of the reasons I love Mockingbird. Just doubling up on your good what drops feels so good sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean almost always. Okay, opponent plays a Taiga. I notably don't have Parallax Wave mana, which is one of the things that could maybe stabilize them. Although I have enough bodies where, who knows. Okay, initiative trigger, we are going to forge onto our spider. Spread it out a little. Okay, tapping mana. Prismari Command deals 2 damage to any target and destroys an artifact. Sure. Okay, so they are not dead anymore. Or are they? They are. Alright, 5, 8, yeah. So we're gonna go white, white, cloud, cloud trigger. We're gonna get Shuko. And they said it was useless without Nadu. They said it never did a bit of good without Nadu. And they could still swords. They have 4 cards in hand, so curious. But we are attacking for lethal, so let's do that. Don't need to attack with you, sir. And this is 8, and opponent dies. Do I like this hand? I mean, it has lands and spells. They're on the play. Survival's so good, we probably just keep and try to combo them. If we spike a mana dork on this first draw, we're just so set. This gets pitched to survival, so it's kind of the plan there. Alright, they don't have a turn 1, which is really, really good for us. Badlands. So you have all your colors. Yep, here's the gal. Brick, 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 brick. Oh, they bricked. Let's go. And they lost their Demonic Council and Exhume, which we like seeing both of those go by the wayside. More land. 2 bodies into play? 2 bodies into play. Really like seeing no threats in their graveyard, because this deck, the Terra deck, can do some very unfair Reanimator stuff. Now they have to respect the flipped Surris after last game, after it just absolutely beat through everything they were doing. I would really just love to find a line to Nadu, though. That would make life much simpler. Not gonna F6, just 1 mana open. I'm a blue deck, why not? Make them think about it a little bit. Pyroglyph here is bad for me. They have something that cares about Delirium, I think. Well, I know they do in the deck, but I don't know at the moment. Emmet. Oh, that's a very good card. If you don't know Emmet, when he enters or attacks, draw and discard, and then he flips. If you have 14 or more cards during your turn, you may play cards from your graveyard. Yeah, if you have 14 or more cards in grave, he flips into a Yawgmoth's Will, which is terrifying. If they go to attack with Terra, I'll just take the 4, flip, and crack back. Swords. Lame. Yes, I would like to. I think I still just take the 4. Oop, not attacking. Fine by me. Probably tutor. Well, we asked for a line to Nadu. So they have shown that they're a discard deck. They use their swords. I think I just put Nomads into play here, and then go for Nadu in the upkeep. Yes, I do want to use the ability. Nomads. And let's just park him in play. Why not? Now the question, do I crack this in their upkeep? Don't think so. It does turn off the Reanimator stuff. Yeah, I think we actually do. I think we crack this in upkeep. This way, if they do find some broken Reanimator line, it just can't happen. And then, right, I have Voice of Victory on my turn, so this is definitely the safe line. Alright, we're in there. Kill me this turn or get comboed. Damage-based removal doesn't matter, because we just redirect it all to these 2 idiots. Actually, we just redirect it all to this idiot. Cannot cast non-creature spells, so it has to be a Pyrogoyf, a Chaos Defiler, Cast Defiler would be brutal. Fury. But again, Fury I can just beat boop. Alright, they are passing. Combat with Emmet makes sense. It's so funny too that I don't really even like Worldly Tutor in a lot of cases, but when you're doing this, it makes life a lot easier. Interesting. I'm just gonna take the 2. I don't care about it enough to maybe get cheesed out. Alright, mana's going in the pool. Academy Rector. You have a creature that sacrifices it? No, okay. I wonder if they're an Omniscience deck. Worldly Tutor. You cannot cast spells. Let's make sure we don't misclick here. I have done that before. Nadu. Let's draw Nadu and tap for green, blue, and 1. And let's start clicking. I'm probably not going to narrate this whole combo. Okay, we have finally gotten to the end of our chain, and we are attacking with a 35-37 Voice of Victory that will fly in and kill our opponent. Finally, that took forever. Opponent, I am sorry. I also don't love this, but I like playing Bant, and I like being able to win games. So this is what we have to do. These are all of our bugs. Bugs. Yes, I would like to pay the ability. I would like to not misclick. You may have your 2 blocks. Respect. Big respect. Going out playing defense. And dead. Surris. 3-0. Round 4 on the play again. We love that. Playing against Plagon, Lord of the Beach. Plagon is my favorite Azorius Tempo Shell. Very good deck. 6 lands and a Parallax Wave. No thank you. We have all the same side of Nadu combo, but I think I like it. We're going to keep this. And I do want this 3rd land, but it's not green. And ooh, I have upkeep stops that I don't necessarily want. I think let's get Skull Clamp into play. Well, it's hard to remove. Catching up a Tundra, no surprise. Preordain, good card. Good opening play. That is a rough card for them. True Name is just so good against creature decks. We're in front of their Drannith Magistrate. If there's a Ledger Shredder, I'm just going to Swords it. Another blue. Ponder or Brainstorm, maybe. Moonsnare Prototype. Tap an untyped artifact or creature to add colorless. Cool. Got some ramp. And an Ornithopter. Would I be insane to Swords an Ornithopter? Yes, I would. Attack. Lamp Surris, because we need our land. Whoop. I mean, Surris being an X1 that makes an X1 is really nice with Skull Clamp. Oh, punish. Well, gonna do that. That was rough. Not finding a land there was rough. I probably should have clamped the spider. Shredder, there it is. That's that card. That card I was scared of. And a Phyrexian Walker. Yeah, Plagon gets to play some cool ones. I like these big butt 0 drops that become actual threats. That's really cool. So they're going to draw a bunch of cards. Ugh. Would have loved the green source. Let's do this now. before they can untap. Hey, we did it. Do I want mana or Ocelot Pride? I think that's a real question. We always want Ocelot Pride. So now they have two pretty big issues to deal with. Ranger Captain represents Guide of Souls. I mean, I would love to just resolve this. Or this. It actually might be True Name, and then Nantu go onto it. They're now holding something up. Oh, that's good. I don't want them to draw a billion with Plague on. And missing all of these land drops. Brutal. But I think let's just bestow here. Keeper Snag, you got it. I want to clamp that now. No, it represents a lot of power and toughness. And we'll pass. They have 4 cards in hand. I don't love Oko on this board. Like, obviously, Oko's just insane, but I don't love it on this board. And I don't want Plagon to just be a draw 3 here. Because maybe it would have been better to just recast Ocelot Pride, but... And it may have been better to invest the elf. I'm not really sure. So they are holding up a blue mana. If this is a 4 spike, it is what it is. But, okay, cool. No draw 3 for you. No draw 3 plus 8 power. We like that. Novice Inspector, you got it. I think ideally, ooh, well, ideally that. What a luck sack the kid is. Investing nomads was cool. That's just... Okay, yeah, they don't want to sit through it. I don't blame them. That was obviously the luckiest draw ever. Alright, on the draw now. Straight line to Nadu combo. We keep these. They're not a discard deck. Got one of our few counter spells. I'm cool with this. I wonder if they're a Stifle deck. I'm just gonna hope not. They very well may be. They're almost certainly a Tails End deck, so we're gonna chill for a second. Well, if they've got it, they've got it. Okay. They do not appear to, which is nice for me. I was thinking they might have sandbagged it. We're not under any great pressure. I think I'm fine taking this slow. Yeah. Am I gonna have to go to discard? What a stinker. I think no, I want all my lands. Goodbye, sir. Good job getting a counter that drew you a card. That was a great remand. Coolest of the mind. Cool card. Well, we're now going to Worldly Tutor and Upkeep and just try to invest nomads. Just do the same damn thing again. They have 5 cards. They'll have a draw 2 next turn if they want it. You have a mental misstep. I think we're just going to make them stop us. They very well may be able to, but playing around for Spike or Mana Tie their days here. And it is a Stern Scolding. Got it. Stern Scolding's very good. But we've got to just make them have it over and over. I'm wondering if this Eladermi's Call doesn't just want to take the initiative now. Or Bright Glass. We will have Bright Glass mana. And for 1, you got it. I'm never tapping out of this Wash Away. If you want to draw all of your cards, hopefully you have to tap out for it. They have seen that land. And we're just going to pass. And now Cancel is online. I think I do want to Bright Glass. No, we're going on the slow here. Nothing's really happening. They have very little pressure. It's a tap quarry, and they didn't want the Misty Rainforest. You got it. That's fine. We'd love them to use that on a bright glass if we can resolve one. So let's see if we can go get it. I mean, they're obviously representing counter magic. Hmm. Yeah, let's just go for it. No, let's try to put two bodies into play. I'm gonna play this safe, slow, and steady. Um, yeah, get through this stuff. Oh, that's spicy. Okay, yeah, you got it. You can have a spider. Sick. I'm glad glad I did that before Bright Glass, because I'm pretty sure they are a Guide of Souls Ocelot project as well. Now that he's in here, I'd love to just flip him to a 4/4. Happen mana. I mean, if this is just played on with counter backup, that's really good. Take a draw 3. They have 2 cards in hand. I have 5. I would like to make them use some of this stuff. You have ward 2. That's annoying. Yeah, Force Spike. Cool. You got it. This Duelist of the Mind is big. Got rid of a counter spell. I cannot pay one. Alright, so suddenly they're back up to 4 cards in hand. This is what I really like about Plagon. The engine is just so clean. Bunch of flash threats, great interaction. 5. Zoinks. Can't even trade with this guy. So how much is this actually representing? 5, 8, 10. I go to 4. Block here. Block here. Do you fly? Dang, girl. Is this worth it? Yes. Let's just get rid of this Witch Enchanter. Okay, so we take 2 off our own Stolen Valor. Rude. Hit our land drop. Cast our Parallax Wave. And if this doesn't resolve, I think I'm fine calling it. Okay, we're in. Let's delete our spider. Delete the duelist. And delete the spawn paying for ward. Aboleth spawn having ward 2 is also really good. I think this creature's just good, especially with how powerful ETBs are. They should have waited for me to pay the ward. But that's fine. Because even if they flash it in with the bright glass, if that's how they're choosing to play it, I can still waive it and pay the ward. Yep, combat. Okay. But I don't think I have to do anything here but flip this guy. Removal would be bad for me, but, you know, removal is always kind of bad for me. And they are swordsing in response. All they get back is this Duelist of the Mind. As we've established, we're never taking Plague on. They get to Aboleth, spawn it. Get their own Spider. God, I am in a bad spot. And they have 4 cards still. Plague on's good. Yeah, I can give them the Spider. Oh, I have to let the stack clear. Hit our land drop. I'm just going to try to surveil. They still have 4 cards. Ah, man, Plague on. This Plague on is a deck I'm really interested in playing. Here comes the spawn again. Yeah. Dang. Well, that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure I can just never win this game. Yeah, like I don't see how we ever win this except spiking something. That's not it. We don't want that. Okay, take your draw 2. You have 6 power in play. Five cards in hand to my 1. That also gets them a tutor. I am gonna have to just rip it and hope. Okay, this is only creature, so it can static prison it. Not before it gets to break glass, though. Man, that Aboleth spawn. Do I just take 6 here, go to 5? No. Yep. I mean, removal for this would be insane, but they also have a billion mana and a handful of cards. Yep, everything comes back. You get another spider. Oh! So they'll take the initiative, but then I'll take the initiative, and then they get the initiative. Woof. Yeah. Alright, let's see if they have any good tutor targets. I'm sure they do. If they have a counter, they should just counter, but let's see what they get. I'm so curious. They might also be playing Static Prison. It's just good removal. They might be playing Swift Reconfiguration, which would be a blowout. Um, we'll see. I don't think I'm dead yet, is the thing. Like, I'm mostly dead, but I don't think I'm ever winning this game. But if we can take this off the board and then do something broken, maybe? They just have 4 cards. So, like, we're gonna get Urza Saga And Skull Clamp, most likely. Novice Inspector and Zach Fair. Okay. Let me copy that. Okay. Well, we have to get Static Prison, obviously. And I think I want Mockingbird because if this works, I would like another Bright Glass Gear Hulk. Okay. So suddenly I'm not feeling so dead. They have 6 cards in hand, though. What do those 6 cards do? You know they have Zach Fair and Novice Inspector. I don't care about either of those. This is crazy if we're not actually dead. Yep, you get a clue. Yeah, because, I mean, we're going to just try to guide Pride. Okay, drawing a card. I guess they're looking for removal. I mean, counterspells are still so good here. You fly, right? Yeah, you fly. Zach Fair, sure. I'm so curious as to what's happening. Or we take the initiative twice is also an option. Right, like go here, get our basic, copy him, forge onto Bright Glass. I think I'd rather get the bodies and energy. You fly, sure. I don't want to take any more damage right now. I can't believe they don't have like an Armageddon or something. Just anything that makes it say I can never win. I feel like there are a lot of those cards right now. So let's try this. If this works, I have no idea what to think. Oh my word. Well, we're getting to do some broken stuff. Um, Skull Clamp's probably better, but if I do this, they can never have their guy back, which I am into. I have no idea what they're up to over there. This is crazy. All this stuff's just working. And we have the city's blessing. And we have a 4/4 flying first strike. And we're completely stable. I mean, they can take like a draw 1, 2, 3, 4 here, but they already have 5 cards. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. But we're gonna start making cats. Thelia's fine. We just have a million chump blockers now. We have a 4/4 flying first strike for this guy. I mean, I guess they blink it out with Felia, but then they lose Felia. It comes back as just a 1/1 flyer, which is kind of a stinker, but this is crazy. I mean, they have 5 cards in hand. I don't feel ahead by any means. Right, this can give something indestructible. And then you put a counter on it and attach an equipment. I know they play Assimilation Aegis. That would be pretty rough here. They're fetching. I wanna know what you're up to, opponent. I wanna know what your plan is. I mean, they could just be flooding out and breaking off, but they've drawn so many cards. Yeah, I mean, they're 6 cards ahead of me. Getting rid of that spawn was nice. They're going to combat. Yep, yep, makes sense. Yep, yep. Okay. So they have identified the correct play is trying to kill me. Yeah, that is the thing to blink out. Zach can give something indestructible, so they get to keep Felia. But we are going there, and there, because this is more useful to me as 2 bodies now. No, I'll try to just flip him. So that's 3, 6. That's only 6 damage. You got it. They still have 4 cards in hand. They did not protect Felia. That's crazy. Cross identic memory, that's a good one. So I'm at 4. Helping Hand gets value back. Okay, now that makes sense. Oh, Moto looking weird. Kitsa is fine. I'm just gonna make so many bodies. I get my Mockingbird back. I can make it a 2-1 reach. I would rather just have it fly. They're down to 2 cards. How much mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then not enough to cast. Hmm. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Lame. I will have the bodies to block. Felia blanks out my flyer. This will transform into a reach creature. Yeah, I guess this is our new plan. Let's take the initiative. Still no counter spells. Wild. Wild to me. Green, white, and 1. Flip our guy. Flip our big ol' 4/4 beater. They could just kill him pretty easily. But I'm gonna have more bodies. to the point where I think I can attack with this Ocelot Pride. Right? They only have two things that can block it. They can only give one of these indestructible. But if he gets indestructible, then that guy dies. Do I just go in with the Bright Glass? I think so. Oh no, we go in with our frickin' Vigilant guy. Okay. I still have more than enough energy here. I can't believe it feels like we're turning this around. I thought I was so dead for so long. Glad I didn't just scoop. I almost boredom scooped. Okay, they're at 10. Uh, let's make some friends, get some energy, get some life. Man, Ocelot Pride Guide of Souls is crazy. It's almost like it's the best modern deck. Draw and then discard, sure. That makes this guy bigger. Do I only have the 2 flyers? Shoot. It doesn't matter. I don't think this can get big enough to kill me. It might be able to. They might just be able to draw that many cards. Snap. Yeah, that's pretty bad for me. Oh, they're gonna draw a lot of cards, and they have a lot of mana. Okay, this has to be where they kill me. Like, it just has to be. Sure, I'm not planning on casting spells this turn. I'm just gonna yield through the turn. Like, I don't have anything to do. I'll block when I block. There's playing on. You draw 5 million cards. Yeah, they're back to 6 cards in hand. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. They're a low to the ground deck with cheap interaction. Hopefully they just found 5 other counter spells. That would be sick. Thalia can only take away one of my flying blockers. Preordain. Oh my gosh, they're still digging. If we steal this one, that feels wild. I still think we probably lose. Like, the Propsidetic Memory is just going to make something a million. Yeah, so do they have 2 flyers? They don't. They only have the 1 flyer, and I have 2 flying blockers. I think if they. I don't know. I was thinking maybe if they snap him, and then if they snap him, get Duelist huge, and blink Mockingbird? I think they have to kill me this turn, though. That's how it feels, anyway. And this thing's a 10-3. So, I mean, if they just have removal for these, I die. Solitude. Okay. That should do it. Because you get rid of this. I gain 1 life. This guy is 11. You blink this with Felia. And I die. Okay. They found it. All you have to do is attack with these. Yup. Blinks him out. Good. Okay. We're dead. Yep. Good. That game was so much closer than I thought it had any right to be. And now we're on the play. Rick Clock probably does matter. Do we keep this on the Ponder? No, because we can't cast it. Okay, keep. You're our shuffle. You cast Ocelot Pride. They are a Harbinger deck. I just don't think I'm ever playing around Harbinger. No mental misstep, no mental misstep, no mental misstep. Mental misstep? I don't want to see this go to 18. Don't do it. Yeah, we're in there. In there like swimwear. You've got it. And then we get to turn off their counter spells. Seems good. I'm very surprised at how little counter magic we saw um, in that second game. Okay, this is the thing that makes them colorless mana. It's cool that they have ramp. I do like that. That might be good later. And we are on our full energy plan here. We find Guide of Souls. We've assembled the trifecta, the triumvirate of MH3 energy. And let's make a guy. Do you have tricks? The saucy block with the Ornithopter. Best card ever printed. I wonder if they're going to take a draw 2 here. They might be in enough trouble where a draw 2 off Plagon is necessary here and have decent blockers for these. I don't think it would be bad. Like, I don't know their 5-card hand. Yeah, I thought they might just have to. The Voice of Victory is just really rough on them. Mother. Well, we like that. We're going to brainstorm first. I would just rather have an untapped land than this. We did get rid of our shuffle, but oh, baby. Let's put back you and you. Do this. Do this. That feels gross. They cannot activate Playdon. Tight. Swing, swing, swing from the table side of my heart. Is crushed by an ocelot pride. Is that the city's blessing already, too? No. That would have been crazy. Wait, we might get the city's blessing, actually. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That's not so but so bonkers crazy. And the even wilder thing is, if we can still get in safely to gain life, um, if we can still get in safely to gain life and make Ocelot Pride tokens, Ocelot Pride will make Ocelot Pride tokens to ferry. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Touche. Yeah, I'd say so. And a Vapor Snag. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty good. Teferi dies here, which we like. They don't have Plague on mana. Let's get you back in here. Get you back in here. Do this. Okay, we'll make a bug. I don't think I want this. Yeah, I'm over this guy. And then, okay. Cats. I'm a kitty cat. And I meow meow meow. And I meow meow meow. Cats at you, warriors at you. Attack it. Too many just in case there's a solitude. Or one too many in case there's a solitude. You got it. So they're saving the life. That is correct. And then we pass. And I think I'd be fine just bouncing Plague on. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11 damage. If they can't deal with this stuff somehow. My dog is grunting at me. Alright, 4 mana. What do we got? Parallax Wave. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. Yup. Probably eat the Nantuko too. No, they're not worried about it. Did I just forget to float mana? You fool. Ugh, those are the things that make me truly nuts. Gosh, that was so silly. We're gonna attack you with everything, because I'm slightly tilted. You got it. But I think they do have to parallax wave stuff in respect of Skull Clamp. No. They just do not want those cards coming back. I like bugs and cats more than warriors. This warrior can go too. Love to find a land. Ooh, baby. Alright, I mean, we're in there now. They still have 5 cards, but they are at 9. Parallax Wave is ticking down. Can Enlighten Tutor for our own Parallax Wave? No, we don't have the mana. Demon, go outside. Come on, outside. Outside. I'm chasing a dog. Come here. Dennick is fine. I literally don't care about him. You can surveil. Dennick, surveil. Okay. So now they can give their things power. I think we clamp this bug first. Yes, untapped land. Let's go. Make a bug. Stoneforge Mystic? Question mark? Yeah, I mean, Parallax Wave is bad against this, so. Spell Queller, cool. Wish I had removal for that. Cool card, Spell Queller. Counter exiles a spell with mana value 4 or less, and then when it leaves the battlefield, the spell's controller can cast it without paying its mana cost. Big fan of that card. Now there's no point in attacking. We are down to 5 minutes on clock, so I'm going to start trying to focus here. I'm going to take some F6 value. All right, let's do this. Make a bug. Yes, we want that. Brazen Burrow you. Counters another spell, but I don't care. They were thinking about this. Counterspell. Sure. Let's get a Hierarch in. Let's get a Mother in. And let's pass. No, let's clamp this new bug. That's right. Quick Reflexes was on top. Alright, they did eat Plagon, which is smart. It'll be a draw 3. They'll go to 5 cards in hand, but I will get my boys back. My boys that say you die. Oh, I can't F6 because of the Sylvan Safekeeper. Host targeting you. No, thank you. I would prefer we didn't. Let's get our Guide of Souls. Where are you? Clamp this bug, because we don't clamp cats if we don't have to. Okay. Man, I gotta get them dead. No land, really. We do have a castable creature, which is what we care about. And it's Tameo, who we can flip. Which is actually kind of crazy here. I'm sorry, cat. Oh, this isn't going to flip Tameo. Jeez, I am losing it. Let's always yield. Let's always yield. Okay. Pass. Okay, so they have to handle all of this turn, or they are certainly dead. And we have Reflexes, Safekeeper, and Active Mother. I think their only out here is time. Combat. Always yield there. And let's say yes to you. This should be lethal. Oh, crap. Restless Anchorage, you got it. Oh, lose my Guide of Souls here. Because I'm playing too quickly. I think that's fine. And we win. Okay. I didn't do math. Clock was low. But we did pull it out. I feel like I was pretty quiet during that one, but you know, we're learning. All right, Surris. Is that 4-0? 4-0. We have a trophy round coming. Very cool. All right, we are in our 5th and final round, the trophy round, playing against Tivit, Seller of Secrets. This is Esper Hard Control. Well, we've got a straight line to Nadu combo, and we keep these. We don't need that. Chulane is not the draw we're looking for. But we are going to try to get in here with a Nomad. Nice thing about, you know, the control matchup is all we want to do is get in under their interaction anyway. That seems really good. Do we just go Bill? No, I clicked wrong. Yeah, we're gonna go Surris here and just put 2 bodies into play. Cool. I would rather that hit there than Bill. This hits like a fatal push or something too, which is really nice. All right. Land. Land. Fetch land. Yeah, land. Let's cast ourselves a bill. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and this, like I said, this is what the deck does. So let's get in there. Attack you for 1. So if we hit our land, if we hit a green source, I'm going to try to jam. Yeah, if we hit a green source, I'm probably going to try to jam. Alternatively, we can just go Stoneforge. All right, they're leaving all their mana up. We're probably going to try to go Stoneforge. Brainstorm's good. Let's do that. Get rid of some of these bad cards. Yikes. That's a stinker. We don't care about either of these, to be honest. But we do like a Noble Hierarch here. That changes the clock. And I have a stinky dog barking at me. Alright, if this is like a subtlety or something, sure. It is a subtlety or something. Yeah, I mean, I can't do anything about it. I am going to, I think, let the Nomad die. Rather than... Oh, yeah, because we know we're not hitting our land. We know we're not hitting our land, so I'm having second thoughts. We'll see. I will still have the Shuko available. And we're going to win Light and Tutor at their end step. But yeah, we're in a really bad spot here. You got it. We might just die to this subtlety, which would be a shame, but is entirely possible. They are down to 3 cards. I would like to get Urza's Saga here. Alright. Saga accomplished. And we are just going to try to put some power and toughness into play, be able to block this subtlety, be able to block Tivit. I had a feeling. You know what? This card is not getting any better. And if we can keep softening them up, I would love to do that. Okay. Misstep on Wash Away. They are fatal pushing my Hierarch in response. I think that's fine. No, we can't Summoner's Pact or we die. Okay, they are down to 1 card. If it's not a land, we don't have to contend with Tivit right away, which is tight. Oh, and it's not a land. Is it Consult the Star Charts? That would be... Buddy. Kaya's Guile. Okay, so that's fine. If they spike the land and get to just jam Tivit here, probably dead. They're coming in. For 4. Yeah, I think I would rather keep my creature around in respect of Nadu combo. A land would be great here just to Shadow Spear. Oh! Oh, baby. What a filthy luck sack we are. How do we do this? Well, do you have the counter? They have one card in hand. If it's a counter spell, it's a counter spell. Oh, they have it. Mystic Confluence? Yeah. Oof. Brutal. Um, that is still fine because this finds us a pre-war formalware. So I don't think we're dead. Again, Tivit here is just such a beating. Yeah, I mean their last card was the counter they needed. And I knew it was a spell, obviously, because they didn't cast Tivit. But man, it would have been nice if it had just been a brick. Stock up. Oof, that's a good one. So I assume they get some sort of counterspell in a land. Yeah, there's the land. I go to 6. I float here. We have to get Shuko. I'm gonna ponder. Interesting. I mean, that takes out the subtlety eventually. So let's put them back like this. Do not shuffle. Go here. Go here. Would like to use the ability. We want our pre-war formalware. And we want to attach. So if they don't kill Stoneforge, we get to put in pre-war and start comboing. Seems good. But they do get to resolve Tivit here. Are you killing my Stoneforge? You are digging. That's what I would do. So they need discard or they need removal plus counterspell. We do have them in a spot. And obviously, like, having just Nadu and Shuko, it's 2 flips, but it's not nothing. Because we go to 2 here, which means that if we flip Shocklands, we can't pay the life. Okay, you got it. All right, let's see what they've got. White 1. Do you have the Tidebinder? Apparently no Tidebinder. Here's Nadu. Also blocks solid or subtlety really well. And let's get flipping. Did we do it? Rats. Swords. Flip me a Legolas's quick reflexes. Reason bar. Did you do anything good? This is only an opponent controls. Summoner's Pack do anything? Don't think so. I mean, this does gain me 5 life. I'll take that. Hmm. Sure, I'll go back to 7. I mean, that's a stinker, but you know, they had it. That's why cards like Stock Up and Consult the Star Charts are so good. All right, we flipped another land. We can't cord. We can Green Suns for 2. What does that get us? What does Green Suns for 2 get us? I mean, I need to have Petty Theft up. I don't think I want this land. Okay. I should just go to combat here. Yeah. Because we have the Court of Calling. So I just think I want to take that 3 power off the board. Because Court of Calling Subtlety doesn't interact with. And they've got the answer again. Oh boy. Okay. So we go to 3. They have 2 cards in hand. Guide of Souls. I can't cast the cord. Oh, they have the stupid subtlety anyway that I gave them. Oh no, no, they didn't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm dead to these things. I think we're just dead. Yeah, because you cost 6. I should have just cast this. I mean, endurance blocks. Endurance blocks. So, yep, endurance blocks. So that's what we get. We just cast it now to see if the game is over or not. I think if they counter here, we're quite obviously dead. But if this is something like a brain surge, lose focus. Dang. Okay, GG. We were really close to turning the corner there. But that's Divot for you. Just all the best interaction. They didn't even have to cast their guy there. We're gonna keep this. As a man of whom I'm a fan says, Island Ponder. And that is what we're going to do. I know we have multiple green cards, but I want Tundra just in case because I want to be able to cast Surris. Oh, that's fantastic. It's almost fantastic. Do I have a shuffle? Yeah. Well, that's not a green source. Yeah, let's shuffle. I might have just punted this. All right, well, at least it's a land. This might have just been the worst keep of all time. I got greedy. I'm a little tilted after whenever I lose to these hard control decks and they just like say no to literally everything. I find it just to be like a smidge tilting. Which it shouldn't be, but sometimes it is. All right. Come on, Spider Token, let's get it done. just, you know, green source is my best draw. Oh, we did it. The greatest Magic player there's ever been. Right, and then the game plan from here is really simple. We try to take the initiative. So we will flip. Like our game plan to start is just flip. Yeah, you can dig. That's fine. I'm not putting a land back for that. But like if I can flip and just get in here for 6, I think that's huge. Practice Preserve is an awesome card. Like this is just a 3-mana 6/6 in their deck. Tulane, this guy. Well, we might be able to cheat him in this game. And let's transform. Are we in here? Do you have the Fatal Push? Yes. Come on, tap that. Yeah. Get dazed. I don't care what you're doing, get dazed. Oh. That was a pretty good daze. And let's get in here for 6. Alright, so we've got a 4/4, a 2/1, and a 1/1 in under all their interaction. A Toxic Deluge here is kind of a blowout, but it always is against our deck, so I don't know. Feeling very much ahead, which is nice. Toxic Deluge. Teferi. Yikes. Don't love that for me. He does at least die. That's pretty cool, actually. So these are both going at Teferi. I do not feel like dealing with him all game. Then we're going to go Guide of Souls. And if we get 4 spiked here, I don't super care. Yeah. 4 spike, Mana Tide, Spell Snare. That's fine. And we will go back to the command zone. And pass the turn. Okay. I mean, they are up to 5 mana, which is scary. Like, 5 mana, 5 cards in hand, Tivit. We'll be able to remove Tivit, which is nice. Let's attack for 3. Try to put you to 8. Here comes something. What are we doing? Snapcaster Mage. For March or Consult. Interesting. I can't do anything about it. Sure. I still don't have Cord mana. Could have maybe just, but then, yeah, they can just do that. So let's see what they march and what they try to block. If they march the spider and block the guide, we'll swords. But they might, I don't know. And I wish this Chilean were anything else. Ooh, my heart's racing. They are choosing which one of these they want to march. I think they want to march this just because of the mana. I would love to get Nadu in. Oh, they're marching you. That is very smart. And if I can't cord. Sure. Yeah, that's the right move. Okay. Yes, I will lose the mana like a chump. So we will swords here. No, we won't. I'm gonna lose the Guide of Souls and try to just resolve Nadu. Oh my gosh. Did we really click through? I'm a fool. That's pretty upsetting. Who knows? Maybe it'll pay off and we can get him tapped out for something stupid. Oh, that was so bad. We might just lose because of that. So their deck is nothing but interaction. Let's try to get you to 7. That's actually sick. It gains them a bunch of life, but it takes them off their Tivit land. And now we get in there with Ocelot Pride. That was actually pretty good. I wasn't even thinking about that. Glad I didn't swords the stupid Snapcaster. Although, if I'd known I was going to draw Ocelot Pride, I absolutely would have. Alright, so here comes Tivit. Right on time. Yep. And they will go to 16, and I'll have to use my entire turn to get rid of them. I'm not giving you any more mana. You did the smart thing and took your mana. Gosh, Tivit's brutal. The Ward 3 on top of everything else is so rough. Yeah, we don't even have Chord for 1 here. Well, I'm doing this now. Goodbye, Choo Choo. They're going to go to 16, which is rough. Not insurmountable, but rough. And that's the thing with Tivit, is you basically always have to remove him twice. I was really hoping that just our 4/4 beater mixed with ugh, sure, our 4/4 beater mixed with um, our 2/1 spider could get in there. All right, they have 2 cards. I think now's the time where we try to Nadu them. Again, if this is countered, it's countered, and that sucks, but nothing I can really do. We'll pass. My only out in this game is trying to combo him out. They've got their creepy Sphinx boy in. Tivit's so creepy. Just a creepy looking dude. Block here. Thank you, little Reach Spider. You have done your duty well. Alright. Green source. They have 2 cards. They can draw 1. But hopefully these are just bricks. They haven't really been doing a ton of selection. The Ponder's obviously great. But yeah, I mean, they've only picked 2 cards. So, I mean, Tivit can draw 1 here, which is what's happening. No. Oh no. All this mana in the pool. We're getting Damnation. Cryptic Command. Well, I would love to draw land here. Land. 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 Yes. Do you have another counterspell? 2 cards, they do. Goddamn. Okay. And another. Oy vey. That's rough. Well, they have no cards. They're going to get 2 clues. I assume they're just going to vote clue clue. Man, this got rough. Rough. Yeah. Well, they didn't have to select, they just had it. It makes sense with the cryptic command, but yeah, I mean they drew counterspell and mental misstep. Fantastic draws. Can't be mad at them. I mean, I that's magic. Uh, we will give you mana here, obviously. Oof, this Tivit is just taking the game away. Which is the point of Tivit? That's not actually good. We'll try to do this. Countered. Yep. You got it. The low mana's not super helping either, but I mean they've had their answers. Make another cat. How do I get out of this? I don't think I do. I'm gonna keep trying, but I think, they get more mana, more cards. I go to 6. We have to try to cord for something to get out of it. I don't have a Palace Jailer in here. Cloud? Cloud gets me pre-war? Think I still just die? Oh, the Hall. Does this have Trample? No. Yeah, we're obviously blocking. I go to 6. You get a million more resources. Yeah, they're voting for one of each. I'm just gonna keep giving them mana. They are at 7. How do we get out of this? 2 cards in hand. Hmm. I think we try to take the initiative. Have. Hmm. Oh, I'm down to 11 minutes anyway. Oh, I can't cast Cord. Cord or True Name? I think True Name. Like that, all of the poopy pants. But if they have a counter here, we're dunzo. I'll keep playing until I'm dead, but if this guy can't resolve, oh, we're in. Okay. Clicking through that Nadu earlier was so bad. Drown in the Locktheos. Jinkies. That will end the game. Right, because here's 6. I can't block it. I cast this Cord. Ah, Tivit. Well, I guess I should have cast Surris and gotten the blocker in. Good game. Well, 4-1. Perfectly respectable for this sweet little Spider-Man. 4-1. Pretty good. Happy with how the deck felt. Never got to see this in action, but there were a couple times where we were like, maybe we get to resolve it. Yeah. Takeaways: Nadu's insane. Ocelot Guide of Souls is insane. Uh, cool. Things I would change. It's tough to say just in the 99 singleton, but I think the deck felt pretty good. It feels a lot like the other Bant Nadu shells. I do like that Surris gets in there. Um, I like it particularly for the control matchups, which was obviously our only loss. But when they have it every time, they have it every time. We had some insane draws, like just luck sacking Nadu off the top when we already committed a Nomads. Yeah, fun league. I am excited to keep making these. If you have any commanders you want to see, if you stuck around with me for this long through my like in and out with my terrible eyesight, um, yeah, if you have any commanders you want to see, please leave it in the comments. And this was Surris, Spidersilk Innovator, and Surris Silk Tech Vanguard. Thanks so much for dueling with me. I will see y'all next time.